Welcome to Weather Co-op or Weather Beats Community. You are waking up again with Anna and I. Good morning.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
Guys, checking your sound earlier because we have Anna out in the Santa Monica Mountains enjoying her morning for a nice little hike. And I'm in studio right now, and you guys know there's just so much going on, but really excited that you're all here. Hope you're enjoying your day. Anna, talk to us. Where are you? What are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm up to Panga Canyon and it's extremely beautiful this morning. I just want to quickly show you guys this view. So I've just been watching the mountains up here, sitting in the sun. The UV is really hot, so within 10 minutes I was feeling it. But
Wow.
it's nice, I don't mind it. You just got to make sure you're protected though. So I'm probably not wearing the right kind of like outfit because my skin isn't covered and I don't have sunscreen on my arms or anything. But
Anna!
I am wearing protective sunscreen, and I've got my sunglasses, and I have my Weather Co-op hat. So
Priorities, woman. I'm like,
priorities.
where are your long sleeves? Now, you were telling us something on the last stream, which I thought was important. The idea of broad spectrum sunscreen.
Yes. So broad spectrum, basically what that means is that it's going to protect you from UVA and UVB rays, which not only so the UVA and the UVB sun damage across is going to actually not only cause sunburn, but the UVA penetrates deeper, and that's where you can get like skin cancers and things like that. So you want to make sure that you're being fully protected. So make sure that when you're actually buying sunscreen that it says broad spectrum on it.
Okay.
And I go for 50 plus generally. I mean, I think it even goes further up than that. But 50 plus broad spectrum and European brands or Korean brands are better because they are regulated more and their ingredients are updated like on a regular basis. Whereas
Yeah, and we know, like, especially in the Korean culture, how important like,
skincare is,
the
and
preservation
sun
of skin
protection.
is.
They're all about sun protection because as much as we love the sun, too much of it can actually have a really damaging effect on the skin.
Yeah.
So but then it's a fine line because you do actually need at least 10 minutes, like 10 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes a day of direct sunlight is really, really good actually for your
Yeah.
skin and for the
Right.
vitamin D absorption. It's really good for bone density as well. So yeah,
It's so interesting. It's everything in moderation. And I mean, we're looking right now, right over, let's see here. We're going to dive on in. I mean, there's not much going on as far as moisture goes across California. So we can
I
see
can
here there's
feel
an
it.
onshore influence at our wind particles. There's just nothing out here. And our models don't suggest that there's anything over the next few days, not even any clouds. So today, for example, the UV index is expected to be at 11. That's,
Crazy. Yeah,
I
I
mean,
can
it's
definitely
only
feel
8
that.
o'clock right now, Anna.
I can definitely feel the UV. That was in fact the first thing that I was thinking this morning as I
Really?
came out here. Yeah. But I've got to say though, that's interesting what you just said, Erica, because I also noticed that the air felt a little cleaner too this morning.
Yeah,
So it
I think you
doesn't
told me
have that
earlier the
thick
air quality
fog.
was good today.
Yeah, I mean it's actually a lot clearer than
Yes,
most mornings, I've got to say. So yay for
we love
that.
that.
But boo for the 11 on the UV.
I know, boo for the 11 on the UV. Air quality, the pollen count is low as well. But you
Great.
did mention something in our last stream that I thought was really important, and that was that you're looking right now, you're like, okay, it's almost too good to be true. And I hate to say that because I know we're always so upbeat and
What
positive,
are
but
we in
I'm with
for?
you. I'm
What
like,
are we in
okay, it's really,
for?
really arid. It's really dry. The
Yeah.
winds concern me, and that's something that you said. And as we
Not
expect the
fired.
temperatures by Friday into Saturday to kick up to possibly above normal high temperatures, extreme heat once again, yeah, that's a problem that I'm looking at.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it
Because
feels really dry.
we did see a couple of pockets of fires breaking out last week. Remember, Erica, when we were
Yeah.
looking at the map and the future cast. So we did see actually some even popped up in real time when we were watching, which was
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah,
So
that was so
I really I don't want to put the vibe out there, but I really hope that there's no more fires that break out. But I'm a little worried that there might be.
no. Speaking of which, I will tell you who has fire alerts, though. That's interesting that you just mentioned that because um, it's always a concern, and we are seeing fire weather warnings that have been issued across the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
So it's this is really interesting because you're talking about that right now. We're concerned the Cascades, which of course, if you guys haven't been, it's like one of the most amazing places to go. And I always say there's like a lot of wonderful places to see in the United States. The Cascades are one of them. But we're seeing the concern for Oregon to possibly get some wildfires.
Hmm.
And there you go. And oftentimes we'll see that, right? Like we'll kind of see the signs right around us. So like Pacific Northwest, the Intermountain West, the Desert Southwest, and then it's kind of like, oh, something's looming. So I think it's one of those things, Anna, where when we see these types of conditions and just how dry it is, we're like, okay, if you see something, say something.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, look, there's something that was populated. Speaking of, Anna, this is why at Weather Co-op
What
we're
is
always
it?
doing everything in real time. And there's a little bit of moisture getting picked up, but it's like northern California. Let me do a quick query box here to see what county that is. Um, so it's gusty winds, and the concern for Shasta Valley, of course, is the
Mm,
really dry conditions with the gusty winds. Now, could we
right.
see anything there? We don't know, but we're saying to just keep an eye out. And I think that's one of the things that we're always saying on is just be aware, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Let's look at some of the temperatures locally. We've got temperatures mainly in the 60s. So yeah, super comfortable right now as far as daily high temperatures, right? Or like and currents. Um,
Yep.
but yeah, like across the East Coast, we're seeing lots of 90s. So warm East Coast for today. It's 92 in Phoenix, 92 in St. George, or Las Vegas rather, 86 in St. George, and we're seeing mainly 60s right now across Southern California. So Anna, you're saying it's comfortable, but the UV is bugging you right now.
It's yeah, it's definitely piercing.
Wow.
I can
Okay, so we're
definitely
gonna
feel the
like
UV. Yeah.
we're not leaving our girl out there any longer. Been out there for like an hour and a half already, 2 hours. So we're just gonna make sure we wrap up soon. And your eyes. Tell us about how your eyes are feeling. You always talk about eye health.
I mean, my eyes feel great right now because I got sunglasses on, which is also another really important factor to
Thank you.
cover is eye protection. It's your eyes can actually get really damaged from the UV as well if you're not wearing the right eyewear. So, yeah, when I take them off, it's just intense. You know,
You can definitely
as
feel the
much as I
difference,
would love to
right?
look at you with my bare eyes, but yeah. So I have yeah, just make sure that you get um, you know eyewear that is UV safe that protects you
Yeah,
from the
this
UV.
is for UV, and it's talking about how it just I think one of the things that we don't think about a lot of times is just how vital it is to have sunglasses and to wear sunglasses. And I'm reading
Yeah,
something right now that says sunglasses block 99% of UVB and 95% of UVA
there you go.
rays. And so for us, that's just one of those things that I think we've always been pretty committed to around here is the wearing of sunglasses. Because I think that can sometimes, it's oftentimes a fashion statement, but we're like, no,
Yeah.
it's not a fashion statement. It's like
Just
a
make sure.
necessary statement.
Yeah, I mean, you can be cool and protect yourself at the same time. Make sure though that it is UV standard. That it does have like UV protection on your sunglasses when you're buying them, because there are some out there that don't actually protect you at all. So you want to make sure that you're getting full protection.
Yeah, I think those are usually polarized, right?
Yes.
Polarized. Yeah,
Yep.
and I think you can get them like I walked in somewhere the other day and I was like, I looked and it was like probably like Walgreens or something. And they had like a little rack of polarized sunglasses.
Yeah.
So you
And
can
for
just get it.
children too, it's really important, Erica. Like, you
Yes.
don't really think about it, but for kids, their eyes are so sensitive. And yeah, get some. I got Gabriel some sunglasses, and he loves them. Actually, he's like, "Oh, cool."
Does he? Of course he does. He's too cool. He's like a little rock star.
But yeah, you can. So yeah, think about your kids too.
Oh, that's fantastic. Anna, thank you so much for the update out there. We were also doing some like, really good background checks for like everything that we're doing with Weather Co-op. As you all know, we have the app coming out. We went through one beta
Yay!
round. Anna's actually leading the next beta round with Jay. I'm on to other topics of development when it comes to the app, along with our CEO. So they've been holding it down. It looks like we're just, I think the report you gave us, Anna, was just like a few more days, right?
Yeah. So for the final testing, we have a couple more days and then we have to process it. And then it should be ready for some of our users to check out and give us some feedback on. So
And a quick
exciting
shout out to
times.
Google Play. Can I do that?
Right.
I was like, literally, I was like, okay, you guys, this app is coming out, and I'm going to tell you something right now. There is a problem with this account. What is going on? And I got the nicest guy, Nathan, who was just so helpful. Thank you
Oh,
so much.
nice.
And I don't know what he was. You have to be verified a few times, but I guess it's just for safety reasons. They don't want
Yeah.
some random app coming out. But I
Perfect.
mean, Google Play, hook it up. We need this. We're done. We're ready to go.
We're ready to go. Our weather watchers
We're
want
ready
us.
to go.
They
Anna,
want
thank
this
you
app
so
in their
much for
hands.
always like covering us anytime we like Anna's just like a utility tool. She's like a Swiss
Totally.
Army knife. She's like, all right, bye, lady. Have a great day.
All
Tell
right. Have a
hugs
good
to my
one. Bye,
little
everyone.
cutie
See
patootie.
ya.
All right, guys. So that was Anna giving us a wonderful update on everything that is weather related at Weather Co-op, and of course lifestyle and wellness. Don't forget she's a Skywarn Storm Spotter certified, and it's really important to just make sure you guys understand the credentials that we do hold here at the Weather Co-op, because it's not only about it's not just about the science per se, meaning that like, are we all qualified? Yes, but it's about being reliable and it's about experience. I read something yesterday that I thought was really a worthy note. It was I can't remember the scientist, but he said there's one thing to be experienced and there's another thing to have expertise. And so I think that you're oftentimes qualified to be an expert, by default if you have like a graduate degree, for example. And I would say that about myself, but it's all the years and hours, tens of thousands of hours I put into my craft that has given me the experience. So that's what's important here. Anna's been doing lifestyle wellness assessments for about 20 years now. And now that she's a Skyward Storm Spotter, it's really great to have a team like that. We have an amazing team. And again, the last product is, and thank you so much for being patient. The last product is just making sure that is the app. That's the product that we're like just it's all there. So we're so excited to have you be with us. As always, we love you guys. We're gonna sign off quickly and I'll be back to give you a detailed synoptic update on everything that's happening right now and what we can expect over the next couple of days because we are definitely seeing some interesting weather. And also, we want to talk about the movie Tornadoes, right? That's coming out. I have a personal opinion, believe it or not. I think oftentimes in weather, it's preferred if you just stick to weather. I have a little bit of a personal opinion. Um, I'll share that with you when I see you guys next. But yeah, we'll see in just a bit at Weather Call for Weather Beats Community. Thank you so much, guys, for joining Anna and I. And